This is Diane from Teach Pre-K, and today I want to show you some of my favorite Christmas literacy activities and centers. These are things that you can find in my All About Christmas 5-day lesson plan, on Teachers Pay Teachers, in my Teach Pre-K shop. So, some of these things I kind of have in all of my lesson plans because I know they work. I don't use them every single lesson plan, but I like to know I have them because I know the kids like them. So this is a foldable book for Christmas, and it's Christmas Is. And there's Christmas Is trees, visiting Santa, waiting, and of course, fun with the family. There's a little family playing games. So the kids leave it flat and color it, and then it turns into the little Christmas Is book that they can share with their families, and they'll know the story after coloring it, so they'll really enjoy reading it to their family. It's really cute. I always do lowercase letter clip. I'm really trying to teach my kids the uppercase and lowercase letters. And some of them are easy because they look the same, but some, like A, they do not look alike at all. So we see the uppercase A in the Christmas ball. We're going to take our clothespin. This is a mini clothespin, but I love it because it's red, and I love the colors. And we're going to clip the lowercase A. I would use the bigger clothespins with your 3 to 4 year old class. Try the smaller ones. The pre-K kids will think they're a little novelty, and they'll probably really enjoy doing that center, just because there's something fun and new. I also have in my lesson plan, I know that my kids love the There Was an Old Lady book. So this is There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bell. So what I did was I have one of those little lady puppets. I have the old version. I just ordered a new one, and I'm super excited to get it because it's so cute. But here's the bell, the bow, the sleigh, the toys, the bag, the reindeer, candy cane, and Santa's sleigh ready to go. So I usually get a group of 3 or 4, give them each a couple of pieces of the story, and as we read the story, they put them in the little old lady's mouth. And we did the Thanksgiving one on Thursday of last week, so 3 days ago, and the kids went multiple times to that center. My poor aide had to read this book over 10 times for sure. But I don't know why, you guys, they love these books, and they love, you know, anytime they can act out a book in any way, the kids are going to have a fun time, and they love it. I also have made a color by letter wreath. So this is super easy. I did not have a color printer to print this out on, but I've got a color printer at school. So I think I would color all these letters, the colors that they're supposed to be colored on the wreath. And then that way the kids could just do this independently. But when it's done, it makes this really cute wreath. And they talk about the letters O, P, R, B, Y, and G. So there's that. Here's black and white version, ready to go. My class really likes to color. It's something that they enjoy, and I don't have to ask and beg them to do. I also have a little seek and find, mark the letter in both upper and lower case. So with these, we would use our dot art daubers and our letter flashcards. I have a set of uppercase and lowercase. You draw a letter card, they find the letter. The challenge would be to use the lowercase for the uppercase letters, or the uppercase for their lowercase, or just do a straight match, lowercase to lowercase, uppercase to uppercase. Wherever you think your kids are going to be, whatever's going to keep them engaged and learning their letters, that's what I would do. So my classes love the seek and find. I make them for every theme. I don't necessarily do them for every theme, but I know I have them. And also, so easy. I just make copies and I cut the cards out one time and I'm good to go. Here's my uppercase cards. I have 2 different rhyming games. I have a rhyme and match cards. So let me show you those. They're really cute. They're in these little present frames. So I have like truck, rhymes with duck. Elf rhymes with shelf. So what I will usually do is take one half of the rhymes, lay them down, face up. They will draw like shelf, and they'll have to look and find the picture card that rhymes with shelf. And it would be not truck, it would be elf. It would be elf. So then they'd get that match. And this is also a great assessment tool for me at this point of the year to see where the kids are on rhyming. I don't know if it's COVID or what it is, but my pre-K kids aren't as up on the rhymes as they have been in years past. So I'm definitely going to do an activity like this. This is kind of a step 2 rhyming activity. I have a little step 1 rhyming activity I'm going to show you. I have these mats that say rhyme and not a rhyme. It's a rhyming and rhyming pairs game that we sort. So let me show you the cards. I've got picture cards that will have 2 pictures. We say what we see. So for instance, we will say ant sock. Is that going to go on the not a rhyme or the rhyme? Well, ant sock. Those don't rhyme. So those would go on, or stocking, right? On the not a rhyme. Then I have these really like, there's snowman, present. I put as many Christmas pictures as I can in here. So king, ring. Will that go on not a rhyme or rhyme? Well, king and ring, rhyme. So they go with the happy elf. There's a huge stack of cards that you can do. Dog log, yarn barn, and so on and so on. I've added more non-rhyming words. I used to only have a few non-rhyming, so I've added more. So it's a little bit more challenging for the kids, but that's a really good step 1 and also a super good informal assessment on rhyming. So there is that one. I also am all up in the vocabulary. So I will always have a vocabulary matching game. Like I've got cookies. So cookies rhyme with cookies. I've got singing, Santa, whatever. They all have a double. So you can do them like that rhyme and match game. Just have the cards face up, draw the cards, find the match, or you can do it like a real memory game and maybe just use half or a third of the cards in the deck and kind of review your Christmas vocabulary. And also to review our Christmas vocabulary, I have got Christmas bingo. So I've got Christmas bingo and my little bingo Christmas cards. So you would draw Santa Mouse and you would put a clear button on Santa Mouse. And guys, I love the clear buttons because I can see what's underneath them. And I know if the kids have the right thing marked. But that is the bingo. I love to put a bingo game because this is another thing we would probably do either day of party or day before party because the kids get super squirrely right before Christmas and it's hard to hold their attention. So you should have a bunch of little games that are easy for them. So also, with every lesson plan, I have picture vocabulary strips for a pocket chart. Now, I work at a Catholic school, so I can do things like Jesus, shepherds. I've included those, but you do not have to use them. I have things like friends, elves, angels, so there again, Santa, family, toys, things like that. So I have a bunch of these. So you don't have to use all of them. Pick and choose. Use what's going to work and be appropriate for your population. Same thing with my posters. And I do have a religious lesson plan. It's a mini plan. So it's not going to have as many activities, but it will give you a couple of math activities, art activities, and literacy activities to add some of the nativity story and that into your Christmas lesson if you can do that. But my poster set for this unit as well has, baby Jesus, Christmas store, but then things like wreath, trees, Santa, all those things too. So there's plenty, pick and choose. You don't have to use all of them, but they're all in there just in case it's appropriate for your population to also be teaching the story of the Nativity. Like I said, I work at Catholic school. It's required actually that I do it. So I included that because I made this for myself as well. And I just figure there's got to be one other person out there like me that could use both. But those are just a few of my favorite literacy centers. I do a lot of reading stories. We act out the nativity story, so that's a good nativity center. Yeah, it's a good nativity center, but it's a good literacy center. They've got to listen and act out what they're hearing from a story that they have heard. There's lots of Christmas counting books from Scholastic and other places that you can use your mini eraser collection, or you can use pom-poms or these cute little buttons again to do. But that's it for today. But thank you so much and have such a happy holiday. Hope you get through the holidays. If you need a good lesson plan with lots of activities ready for you, mine's on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's called All About Christmas 5-day lesson plan. So many other great teachers have wonderful activities too. You'd be able to piece a lot of things together and come up with a fantastic, engaging Christmas season for your kiddos. So thanks for listening. Merry Christmas.